Japan is a country defined by the friction between its geography and its velocity. Around the year 700 CE, the island nation shifted its name from Yamato to Nihon, or Nippon, to map its position directly east of the Asian mainland. The written characters, Nihon, translate literally to the origin of the sun. Today, millions of leisure travelers cross the globe to stand inside that origin point, drawn by urban centers operating a decade in the future. Yet right alongside that neon density sits a deeply rooted devotion to slow, methodical preservation, visible in places like Kyoto's Golden Pavilion. This duality also drives the Asia-Pacific's largest business travel market. Executives arrive to source semiconductors and precision engineering and stay to add 3 or 4 days of cultural exploration to their trip. But sitting exactly on that fault line between ancient analog tradition and hyper-modern tech is a massive, often unexpected logistical hurdle for anyone trying to get their phone online. You expect to land in Tokyo and seamlessly connect to the world's most advanced infrastructure. The reality inside the arrival terminal is starkly different. You can keep your domestic carrier's roaming plan turned on, the data flows instantly, but you accept a bill that can easily reach $168 for a standard 2-week stay. If you want to pay local prices, you have to buy a physical Japanese SIM card, which introduces an immediate physical roadblock. In April 2026, the Japanese government implemented a strict eKYC, or Electronic Know Your Customer, mandate. Every single domestic data plan now requires a physical passport scan and face-matching verification before a byte of data is transferred. This creates a literal bottleneck. You have to find the specific telecom kiosk, wait in line behind hundreds of other arriving passengers, navigate the documentation process across a language barrier, and finally pop open your phone to swap out a tiny piece of plastic. Renting a pocket Wi-Fi router requires the exact same counter cues, plus the daily burden of keeping a secondary device charged. Your trip pauses before it even begins. You are trapped between exorbitant roaming fees and exhausting regulatory logistics before you even clear the airport. The Go Pamwe travel eSIM is built specifically to solve this exact arrival equation. Because it operates as an international roaming profile purchased online before your flight, it legally bypasses the Japanese domestic eKYC mandate entirely. No passport scans, no queues. The profile sits dormant on your phone's internal chip, activating the exact moment the plane touches down on the tarmac. It's a dual SIM setup. You can split the traffic, routing your heavy mapping and browsing data through the local Japanese networks while keeping your home phone number active in the background. The catch is configuration. You have to manually dive into your phone's settings to ensure data roaming is strictly disabled on your home SIM to prevent accidental charges from leaking through. For corporate travelers, this local data line means you can securely tether your laptop via 5G, avoiding the high security risks of unencrypted public Wi-Fi networks in hotels and cafes. By moving the purchase and installation to your living room before the trip, you bypass the airport friction completely and maintain secure, reliable access. Sidestepping the domestic database does come with rigid structural limitations. Roaming eSIMs are exclusively data-only. You will not receive a local +81 Japanese phone number, meaning you have to rely on apps like WhatsApp or FaceTime. Calling a local landline for a restaurant reservation requires third-party workarounds. The hardware requirements are also strict. You must own an unlocked smartphone built after 2020. If your phone is carrier-locked or lacks an embedded SIM chip, this entire digital avenue is closed to you. The eSIM gets you out of the airport immediately, but it demands that you actively monitor your data burn and accept the loss of a traditional local voice line. This brings us to a final evaluation. Your choice of connectivity in 2026 depends entirely on which of these 3 traveler profiles fits you best. For the business or bleisure optimizer, the travel eSIM is the clear choice, keeping your home number active for banking codes while safely tethering a laptop to local 5G instead of public Wi-Fi provides security that outweighs lacking a local number. Then there is the time-poor leisure tourist. With limited vacation days, spending your first 2 hours exploring Tokyo rather than standing in a telecom queue delivers a massive return on investment for the minimal effort of pre-departure setup. Finally, consider the heavy data consumer or legacy tech user. If you upload 4K video daily or carry an older, locked smartphone, you must abandon eSIMs entirely and accept the friction of renting a pocket Wi-Fi device upon arrival. But for travelers carrying modern hardware, Go Pamwe offers a highly effective strategic bridge over Japan's new regulatory moats. Japan operates on a delicate balance of deep-rooted history and streamlined efficiency. Navigating it requires aligning your connectivity strategy with your specific tolerance for cost, hardware limits, and your own time.